Hey guys, gals and legionnaires, Rycon here, and welcome back to Let's Relax with RimWorld. We're on episode 5 now, and our rainy little colony is still coming together. Now, I've done a little bit of research into these hoppers here, and it turns out that they should be working just fine the way that they are. And I'm not sure why the nutrient paste dispenser isn't using them. Maybe these guys... Oh god. Okay, maybe I'm just being a ginormous idiot here, and I need to have this put out the way. That might be the case. Regardless, Logan is cooking some meals at the moment, which is really good. We're going to be storing food outside for the time being. Although, in saying that, we do have a little space along here, so you know what the hell, we're going to store it in here. So I'm going to create a zone over here. I can't believe that I didn't see those chunks there before. I'm really sorry if you've been yelling at me for the past few episodes about that. But I have realized it now, so hopefully that is the case. So we're going to make this our prepared meals stockpile. So everything's going to live within that there. I just want to hide that though. Good. Okay. Right, so we are going to allow foods manufactured, or take weapons, items, all that off, turn corpses off. And that reminds me, we do actually have to, I'm going to make that preferred. And we're going to go out here and we're going to take foods off that, which is already off. Okay, great, fantastic. We shouldn't allow rotten there though, so I'm going to tick that off. Yes, we have to dig a grave for the unfortunate soul over here, Sparky. That's right, yeah. And a shoddy steel shiv. I don't know if we can repurpose these cloth pants into anything, but they're not really... They're not in very good condition at all, really. So I'm not too concerned about that at this stage. Cool, so Logan's going to be taking some meals over here. He's actually prepared quite a few meals, which is good. I'm really happy about that, because the meals are going to be a lot better than the nutrient paste anyway. But I think it's the kind of thing where if there aren't any meals, they can just quickly grab a very, quick and easy snack. So, yeah. I just need to remember how to mark those things for hauling, though. Let's see, haul things. Great. So these should hopefully get hauled outside, and probably to here. But maybe not. The tree felling is going really well. Nick is going berserk. If you're up to date with Project Zomboid, you'll know that he's got an axe now, so the guy's becoming quite the lumberjack in both games. We need to think about a good place for us to have some graves. Now, colonist graves are probably going to be within the zone here, but I'm thinking, we don't really need anything glamorous for these guys here, so we're probably going to have something of a mass grave over this way here. I'm just going to check this out first. Ooh, okay. Summer has begun, but winter is coming. I like that. Your crops won't grow in the winter cold. Be sure to store several months' worth of food now while you can. You can build a walk-in refrigeration room to prevent food from spoiling. And try to buy, steal, or make some parkas, or you'll freeze when you step outside. Shit. Okay. So, I may be somewhat unprepared for winter, but we have autumn before winter gets here, so I'm going to have to get onto that pretty much ASAP. I might build an adjoining room to here and have that as a refrigeration room. Where we store our food, because then that means it's going to be nice and easy for them to access and then just bring it straight to the table. Or I could do it down here, actually. There's a little bit of room down here still. I think that's probably what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'm just trying to think about how to best utilize this, because eventually I do want to come out around the sides. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go around here, because I'm going to want to build a tunnel around here. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep on going down further and further in, and it's not going to be very efficient. These power lines aren't even that visible in here as well, which I'm pretty happy about. Although, like I said, I will be changing those out for conduit walls eventually. Okay, so looks like Leon's going to be doing a little bit more work. We're just going to designate a 5x5 room there, and that's really annoying because that's right where a chair is, so God damn it. I want to haul these things out of here as well, because they're just annoying as hell. And they're right in the way. I hope that's what's stopping them from using that. Otherwise, I'm very confused as to what it could be. It could be that the hoppers are just facing the wrong way. You know what? To do a little experiment with that, I'm going to just get rid of that one there, and I'm going to turn it around to face the other way. You know what? I'm just going to get it to face down, because, you know, why the hell not? Right, Logan's having something to eat. There are still some more sitting over there. But we will store these in this refrigeration room once it is complete. But I'm going to have to move that probably down here. Oh crap, see? Yeah, running out of power already. I didn't turn it off overnight. Damn. Alright, well everyone's turning in for the night now anyway, after getting a bite to eat. But it's nice to see that they are actually using these tables here. I'm probably going to want to try and upgrade these doors a little bit as well, just to make it a little bit faster for them to move about. Yep, I know, it's not great, but we're getting there. But yes, we do need to store our food like mad, so I think that we'll probably end up killing at least one or two of these muffaloes as well, and getting them all butchered up, you know, well before winter comes, because I can see that being a major issue. Doing a refrigeration room is going to be completely new for me as well, so that's going to be a learning experience. What I might end up doing is mining out this as well, and replacing it with a wall which already has power cables running through it. I think that's going to be the best thing to do there, because that way it's going to be nice and easy to just power the refrigeration room. Alright, let's see. What's going on in the wide world? Logan's still resting up at the moment. We do need to get that grave built sooner rather than later, so I'm going to get onto that now. Let's see. Grave. Okay, so we will need to dig some graves. I think we're just going to do them down here. It's not going to be very it's not going to be very glamorous for them, because I don't think it needs to be. But Logan's helping out there. I'd like him to get... Okay, alright, you read my mind, buddy. Well done. His thoughts are neutral at the moment. I'm just wondering how the rest of them are doing. Yeah, everyone's doing okay, apart from Nick's a little bit upset about witnessing a stranger's death. He was the one who caused it as well, so I can understand why he might be somewhat upset. Nick's already done that. That's great. I'm going to let Logan finish digging out that grave, and then we're going to go grab this poor soul over here who made a very bad decision to come and try and attack us. That squirrel's still dead. Well, not that I expect it to come back. This isn't Project Zomboid. What I was meaning to say is that it hasn't rotten yet, so we might actually be able to do something with that. Yeah. Well, if a few more of these are taken away, we might actually get this into action, which would be great. Still quite a few more trees. Yeah, it is a little bit difficult to clear out that space for all of that. But Leon's doing a great job down here, which is really cool. Okay, right, I need to designate a dumping spot, so I'm going to designate this as a dumping spot, I suppose. So, let's see, chunks, turn chunks on, then... Yay, it goes away. Fantastic. I'm not worried about trading yet. I know I probably should be, because I need parkers, as it said. But I'm guessing I might be able to build these here, if I have a look. Right, make parker. What do I need to make a parker? Can I see here? Okay, we can make it out of cloth, synthread, devil strand, hyperweave. Okay, so I guess I could just make them out of cloth. So once we do get some of that harvested... which Logan's doing his harvesting now, we will be able to get some parkers made. Let's see what else we've got underneath there as well. I'm just going to turn that off for now, though. So, we've got a duque? I don't even know. Sorry. We've got pants, t-shirts, button-down shirt, a duster, which is badass. We've got some tribal wear as well. Not bad, not bad. I would like to install some mods that do add more clothing into the game, because I like having more options when it comes to that. But whether or not they can be included once the game's already rolling, I'm not too sure. So we're just going to have to wait and see there. Because not all of the mods that I was using before were brought over to this update yet, because it's still relatively new. That's going to have to be moved out the way, but I'm sure it will once we actually designate a wall to be built there. Leon, you're doing a great job. Just keep it up, buddy. Right, I designated that research here, but I haven't really done much with it yet. I don't think I probably will. Okay, I'm going to unforbid that. Squirrel over there, and just see if anything's done with that, because I think Logan probably will. But for him, at the moment, I think that's still, yeah, plant cutting, that's his priority at the moment. Cooking really doesn't even... Oh, actually, sorry, I lied. That's Nick. Growing is Logan's top priority. So we're going to put cooking on number 2. Just because that is pretty important for him. And yeah, so mining's the last thing he should be thinking about. Our primary miner through and through is definitely going to be Leon, who's already decided that he's had enough. He wants to turn in for the day. I don't blame him. These are pretty hard days. That's good to see. We've got some more potatoes coming in. I think Logan's going to try and... Yep, he's going to cook a normal meal. Simple, rather. So these don't last anywhere near as long as the potatoes do, which means that I need to get this refrigeration room up and running pretty much ASAP. So I'm actually going to start getting those walls built before that's finished, because I think that Leon will continue to build it. I wonder, can we do... Wood's not really a good insulator. I don't know whether or not that's a thing in this, though. Damn it. Actually, we probably still have a few limestone blocks left. Let's have a look. I think that's a ton of limestone. Yeah, that should be more than enough to make this a limestone freezer. Okay, right. It's a conduit wall. It's going to run along like that. Yep, that's right. And our power's run out again already. Oh man, I want to get that wind turbine up and running as soon as possible. So that's definitely next top priority. I don't want them doing any construction tomorrow, so I'm just going to make sure plant cutting number 1, construction number 2. Great. And you know what? Research is going to be number 3, just so he doesn't get confused. Logan, for some reason, is still up. I guess he's not tired. His sleep schedule must be a little bit strange. He's actually going to go and butcher. He's going to go and butcher that squirrel. So that'll be our first meat that we've had since we've landed. Because I don't know what's actually in those little meal packs that they have. Let's see. Do these? I wonder if they. I think they might actually deteriorate over time, unless their health was just damaged, you know, since they landed on the ground. But that might not be the case. I'll have to keep track on that, because obviously I don't want them to go to waste. You know, if they're out there, we will use them eventually. I just try to use these things first, just because I like to see that as more of an emergency supply. I'm glad we've got this up and running now. I think they should be allowed to go freely through that for now. I don't have any problems with that. We're just going to fast forward through the night here, but Leon's going to get up and start doing some work. What are you doing? You're just going to go get some food, I think, yeah. Cool, so we've got some squirrel skin over here as well, which will be useful down here. So before I forget, I'm just going to create a stockpile over here, right on that, which I'm going to also mark for hauling, before I forget to do that as well. Okay, we're going to rename this to, I guess, hides? Cool, and we're going to go turn off everything here until I find where the squirrel skins are. So, let's see. Not body parts. Not raw resources. Now, where could it possibly be? What category do you come under? Can you tell me here? Let's see. It's got to be around here somewhere. Apparel? No, not apparel. Maybe I'm just missing something. I wonder if that's... Oh, we've chucked the meat in the hopper. Interesting. Ah, that's right, I wanted to rebuild that hopper as well. Okay, so it's just called squirrel skin. So it's got to be under here somewhere. And I'd like to find it now, so... Oh, so artwork is the sculpting side of things, I see. Manufactured foods, raw food. Don't think it will show up as a food. I'm very confused as to where... textiles. Aha, there we go. There we go. Okay, cool. So we're going to chuck textiles on. Also going to chuck cloth there as well. And, you know what, all of those too. And we're going to put that as our preferred stockpile for that. Wow, all our power goes crazy. Seems that Logan has somewhat more of a normal sleep schedule. No. The sun is definitely up and running, and these guys are still... They're going hard now. I'm starting to get a little bit concerned about this, because the new colony Hope will go away in about a week. So it'd be nice to have things looking up a bit for them by that point. Obviously, like tidying up the inside, maybe chucking down some flooring. I don't need to worry about over-expanding too much at this stage. I think if I do, it'll be a little bit dangerous. I think I need to concentrate on what I have now and just concentrate on making that good. But Logan just needs to stay on top of the food situation, really. He just needs to keep that up. And once this cotton is... Wow, it's going to be done in either later on today or very early tomorrow, which is great. I'm really happy about that. We're getting closer. You know what? I'm gonna... What have we got there? I heard a notification. Low food. Yep, I know. We're gonna rectify it. I'll do my best to, at least. I'm gonna undesignate those because I'd rather that Nick finishes off this here so that we can get at least one of these going. And then I'm gonna have to redesignate those and get those done. Alright, good. He's heading over that way. Logan is doing work, which is great. I'd rather him bring most of that stuff in rather than just keep on cooking simple meals. So, I don't know. But we do need the meals at the same time, in saying that. We do have 3 just sitting there though. It's just that we don't have them in a stockpile, that's what it's not registering them. Like that low food will probably go away once he chucks them down. No, still not enough. Yeah, like it's a bit of a hike to go and grab those and bring them down here. So I'd probably like to create like an adjoining room off to the side from here. I'm probably going to have to shift something along to be able to get a door through there. But I'd like to have something of a storage space for them to be able to store, you know, just some raw goods, just so they're nice and easy to get, you know, once they're actually brought inside. So I might have a look at doing that now. So we're just going to deconstruct that tailor's workbench. I'm probably going to get rid of this as well. I'm going to delete that stockpile. And before I forget, we're going to go back and grab that hopper there. And you know what? We're just going to chuck it in like that. To see if it makes any difference whatsoever. Because I'm not sure if it will. Looks like that meat may have been used to make a simple meal as well, which is good. Oh yeah, potatoes and squirrel meat. Far out. Whoever gets that is going to be very, very lucky. Leon is getting the construction underway on that limestone freezer, which is perfect. I'm just going to continue with that. Get that to come out down here. Like that, I believe. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yes, that is correct. Okay, and then, you know what? We're going to go for a steel auto door, just because, no, I don't feel like wasting steel. We'll try and see if we can use a limestone one. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Limestone auto door. There we go. Great. And so now all I need to do is just get the power to reach that point there. So we're going to go back under here, get our power lines, and we're just going to get them to run off into this little power room here. And that should connect to the wall, and then everything else in there should be powered. Just so it's not running through the dining room. I think Nick's going to turn in. No, he's going to come and help. Which means Ah ha ha, look at that. Don't walk into the blades, bunny. We've got wind power. So, overnight we should still have a boost to our power, which is just brilliant. Really, really happy about that we've finally got that up and running. I'm glad that it's animated as well. I didn't know whether or not it would be, because I imagine it would be quite confusing otherwise. Okay, we are not going to mine, we are going to chop wood, because we're lumberjacks. We're okay. Let's see, we're going to cut some plants as well. And that should clear that whole area. And hopefully it stays nice and clear as well. But now, as you can see, we have a metric shit ton of wood over here. So that's going to really help us out when it comes to just making basic things around here. Like if I do upgrade these doors, I probably will just upgrade them to wooden auto doors. Just because, again, they don't need to be super high quality. I'm kind of actually liking the look of this limestone wall inside here. I hope that Leon can actually get to that. I'm a little bit concerned that maybe he can't. Probably would have been best for him to start off by moving these frickin' things out the way. God damn it. Like I might have to deconstruct this wall to get to it. I think I will, so I'm just going to deconstruct it now, just to make sure that this crap can get moved. What are you doing, Leon? Ah, right, of course you need those. I wonder if you can actually... I'm just going to see if... Is he going to go to bed? Damn it, he's going to go to bed. Before Nick goes to bed, I just want to try and see if I can get him to work on that. Just to see if it can actually be done. Oh, it can. Okay, great. So, let's just... Can I stop the deconstructing of that? Great. Well, I think that's just about gonna do it for us. Thanks again for joining me. Things are going really, really well here. We haven't had any other attacks, and we've actually got power to help us go throughout the night. Is it gonna be enough? I don't know yet, but we will find out in the next episode. So thank you for joining me, and until next time, stay tuned.